A watershed is a drainage basin that collects precipitation which eventually drains to a common body of water such as the Gulf of Mexico here in Texas. Regardless of where you live, the water we drink comes from a watershed. Here in Denton County, we are part of the Elm Fork of the Trinity River watershed. There are two main bodies of water in the Elm Fork: Lake Ray Roberts, built in 1986, and Lake Louisville, built in 1954. In North Texas, we go the extra mile in protecting our watershed. An excellent example of this is the Pecan Creek Wastewater Treatment Plant, which goes above and beyond EPA's standards to treat our sewage and to regulate the wastewater from local industries such as Peterbilt and Acme Brick. After the sewage enters the plant, it goes through a system of clarifiers that remove sludge and large particulate from the water. The second phase of treatment is where items such as corn and other matter that cannot be digested by microorganisms are removed by an extruder. Once the treatment leaves the grit removal process, it heads to a series of sand filters, which is not required by the EPA, but it further sanitizes the water. Once in the aeration basin, the excess amount of oxygen pumped in from the bottom of the tank allows microorganisms to remove any extra particulate or bacteria. After going through the final clarifying stage, the now treated water goes through yet another added step: UV light treatment. The UV treatment's radiation binds to organisms on a molecular level, which results in genetic alterations. This alteration renders the organisms incapable of reproducing. After traveling through over 450 miles of pipe, the Pecan Creek Wastewater Treatment Plant dumps 21 million gallons of water per day into Pecan Creek, which makes its way down through Lake Louisville and into the Trinity River. The Texas Commission on Environmental Quality, in partnership with the Trinity River Authority, conducts statewide water quality monitoring and assessments to determine the health of bodies of water and the streams in a watershed. If it is determined that the designated uses of a water body are threatened or impaired, the affected water body is then placed on a list of impaired waters, commonly referred to as the 303D list. The list is updated and submitted every 2 years to the United States Environmental Protection Agency for final approval. Recent studies carried out in the upper Trinity River watersheds, particularly in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, by the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality and the Trinity River Authority, documented numerous toxic chemicals in the waters, including chromium, copper, lead, linden, chlordane, and PCBs. Within the upper Trinity River watersheds, the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality designated 26 impaired stream segments due to high concentrations of bacteria or depressed dissolved oxygen. 2 to 4 insecticides, including diazinon, and approximately 4 to 6 herbicides, including atrazine, were detected in the streams. Atrazine is commonly used in cornfields, hayfields, and grass lawns. The herbicide was found in more than 95% of the samples taken from the agricultural streams. 2 of the largest cities located on the Trinity River watershed would be Dallas and Fort Worth. Both of these cities have major projects in the works to help improve the areas around the river in their respective cities. In Dallas, the project is called the Trinity River Corridor, and in Fort Worth, it is called the Trinity River Vision. Both of these projects are geared towards protecting and improving the areas around the river for future generations to enjoy.